1111 podcast with the Caspers, episode 10.
10. We did it. Double digits are upon us.
The whole fam bam decided they needed to be a part because we have hit 10 episodes. If you can't tell, we got
some fancy, expensive balloons imported straight overseas just for this episode. Yes.
Nala's not a fan, but she's here.
Yeah, we got a good fan right here. She's not a fan of sitting on the podcast, but we do have another fan over here watching. So, take it away, baby.
You're the one that was so down for all these topics. You go first because yours was before mine.
All right. Since the viewers don't know what topics we are talking about, we are going to go over our 10 years old selves. So we kind of did a little researching on the years we were both 10. That was pretty fun, trying to find stuff and look for stuff, but also figure out the exact years. My 10 years would be 2001. And a few things happened in 2001. The one major one we all know, September 11th. But also, what also happened, baby?
First Apple store opened up in Glendale, California.
That's wild because so that's like 13 more years? Yeah. No, 20 more years. Whoa. Yeah, never. Yeah, so wow, that's like 20 something years ago they opened up their first store. That's wild. They've been trucking since. I think there's an Apple store in every major city now.
Are you guys an Apple or are you guys an Android? Drop that below.
Yeah, we definitely want to see who of our
Have
fans.
you tried an Android phone?
Boing, boing, boing.
Have you tried an Android phone?
Boing, boing. I can't make this up, guys. I can't make this up.
Phone?
What kind of phone?
An Android phone.
I was trying to set you up. Yes.
Did you like it or?
Kind of. I was able to like jailbreak a lot easier and do a lot more like personal stuff. Like kind of like Apple, you have to use like what they have and only what they have, and I think it has to do with like their hardware for like virus protection. But that was like the biggest thing that I did not like about it, especially when I was having to go on all these random websites for NASCAR. So yeah, on an Android phone it was kind of hard, but definitely Apple all the way. Speaking of 2001 and Apple, the first iTunes store opened up as well, so that's pretty neat. I forgot what else was on that list.
It was Steven.
Oh yeah, Steven Spielberg's AI, artificial intelligent, released. I thought that was pretty neat because the world we are heading in now today in 2023, all the AI is going wild. It's taking over everything from photos to videos to, unfortunately, cinematic stuff. But yeah, 2001.
Sorry, we're having a little difficulties. Kimbo insisted he needed up on the couch, so y'all get his booty hole for the rest of this episode until he decides to get down. Anywho, baby, back to what you were saying.
But yeah, guys, so 2001 was a big year. I remember it like yesterday. It was actually kind of like one of my only birthdays that I got one-on-one with my Mima. Every other year, I kind of had to share, I guess. It was either my cousin or my brother. So It was pretty neat. I remember going back to my elementary school. Won't drop the name, but people know what it is. You know what it is, but you know your little password reset. You know you can't be putting that in there.
Hey, I wasn't done talking about androids.
Okay, go back to androids.
That's okay. We got a little issue going on anyway, so anywho, go back. Elementary school.
Yeah, so my 10th birthday, I was hanging out with my Meemaw for the first time, alone, like I said. And I remember her taking me up there. I got a brand new basketball and some new clothes. And she took me up there to the courts. And yeah, I went up there and shot some few hoops.
Really?
Yes, really.
That's cute.
Yep, so that's my 10. So androids. What do you want to talk about more about androids? I can definitely talk more about it.
Well, I got my first Android. I think I got a Galaxy. Okay, so I had the Galaxy, and mine overheated multiple times to where like I couldn't do anything on the phone. And then I got a new one, and that one overheated, and so I went back to Apple because I just could not stand it. I couldn't do nothing on my Galaxy.
That's weird. Yeah, I never remember my Android
I
ever
even remember
overheating.
sitting in the car and I took off my case and I held it in front of the AC to try and cool it down, and it still wouldn't work.
But I would definitely say now, today, I think iPhones overheat faster.
They do over.
Like, even like 90-degree weather, you leave it in your pocket or your purse, or, you know, and it's like overheating. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how far we've gone with technology.
So, since you already did all your stuff when you were 10, what else did you do when you were 10?
I really don't remember what I even talked about. I had so much going on.
You had your birthday with me, Mom.
Yeah, 10 was kind of big year. It was a lot of growing up, a lot of manning up, I guess it would be. Raised by a single mother, and that was the year that my brother was coming into town on a one-way train and never leaving again. Yep, he came on in with a stork in the mouth and dropped off on the front doorstep.
No. You were talking about 2001. He was born in 2000.
You're right. You're right.
He was already one.
He was already one, huh?
Do you hear my stomach?
Is that your tummy?
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna have some burgers after this.
Yes. So when I was 10, it was 2006. We actually had a debate over this because I swear I was in 5th grade, but I guess I was in 6th grade. I don't know. I think what I'm thinking of is maybe Grandpa passed away the end of 5th grade, beginning of 6th grade. It was one of those. I was like, maybe I was already 10. I don't know, but it's going to drive me insane because you keep thinking. Anywho, my 10th birthday, I don't remember. I don't really remember a lot of my, like, younger birthdays. My mom was always working, so I didn't really get, like, birthday parties.
Was that an airplane that went by? They had to have heard that one. That one literally sounded like a Spirit airline come flying past the house.
But when I was 10, let's see, Google was added to the dictionary.
Yeah, the verb Google was added. That's wild, too. Because 2006. I guess, yeah, that'd be about right.
And then the Wii came out in 2006. If you have a Wii still, let us know down below in the comments. I still have mine. We actually played it, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's been
Probably
quite a
a year
little.
ago.
Yeah, it's been quite a while now. We
Yeah.
did the board.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, the carts.
And then we did I was doing the workout stuff for a while just because I was like, well, I have the board and everything. I might as well work out with it.
Most definitely. I like the sports game that was on there. I think that was like the only really game that stood.
Me and you are pretty good at bowling together.
But like that's like the only game that like stood out for the Wii, I think. Because every other game you could play on other systems, but like you throwing and like bowling, I don't know, it just brings a whole different enjoyment.
What I really wanted for the Wii was that like Mama Chef game. I don't even know, some chef game. Like you got to cook and everything. I forget the name of it, but you had like this whole little like town and you got to cook, and I don't really know. I'll probably sound crazy, but in my head I remember it.
Someone will remember it with you, baby. I promise you.
And then also Amazon Web Services launches cloud-based services.
That's wild. That's wild to see like where they're at today. I'm not in business, but they do have my business, so I don't want to like ruin business. But like they've almost capitalized, I feel like, because I mean Amazon has brought in so much more enjoyable and a better experience. I feel like easier. It's way easier.
It has to be almost every week. This man got something new coming from Amazon. I barely order. I just don't care for shopping. Like, what I got is what I got. I don't really need anything, but this man is always... I mean, I do need a lot of things, but I don't like to buy things for myself. I love my money, so... But you're constantly ordering things.
Yeah, there's always a new Amazon package ready to be in. That's for sure. Can never go wrong with it. Especially like with me, I got bad anxiety in public, in big group places, in the grocery store, and regular stores just triggers it. So I'm just like, hey, just quick buy.
I hate with going shopping with somebody else, but I'm like you where I get anxiety in the stores, and I don't know why. And I think it's because, like, in my head, I feel like everybody's watching me, but I know y'all are just shopping, but I feel like you guys are just like, I don't know, judging, nitpicking, just probably planning out my fucking kidnap. I don't know. Like, I literally freak out when I'm by myself. I'm either on the phone or listening to a podcast just so I can get through the stores. But I absolutely hate clothes shopping. I hate it.
Yeah, I think you do like it. You just don't know how to finish it.
Well, I think with me is like, maybe I can just never find anything that I like.
Give or take, yeah. Again, back to your money. Back to you like your money more. There's so much you do like. You just like your money more.
I'm the worst, though, because, like, we'll go shopping, and he'll be pushing the cart, and I put so much stuff in there. By the time we get to checkout, there's nothing in my cart, because I've already put it back, because I'm like, do I really need this? Nah.
Yeah.
Do I need this? No. Okay, maybe this, but I don't want to spend $20 on it, so, like, it all goes back.
Yeah, it all goes back, and then I just push this cart with a bunch of merchandise in it for no reason. And then I'm like, baby, you sure? Like, we can grab this one, you know, we can take that. And it, no, I don't need it. No, don't want it. No.
I've seen a TikTok where the wife, she stops and stares at everything in the store, and whatever she stares at or touches, her husband secretly puts it in the cart and hides it, and then when they get to check out, she's like surprised because he has all this stuff in the cart. Maybe that's what you need to do.
I can't. I tried it one time. You look back as soon as I put it in the damn cart.
You would literally buy everything, though, because I touch everything. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, this is cute. We would at least spend over $1,000.
At least you admit that you touch it all, so you know when your kid is doing it, you know where they get it from.
Oh god. That would be something.
Most definitely.
But we're super excited for this to be our 10th episode with you guys. Tell us below what you would want to see more of or hear more of. Do you guys want different topics? Do you want to hear more of just like what we do throughout the week? Do you want like trending topics? Like, what are you craving from us? Like, we can either do one where I'm litty titty on my gummies and we're just going on and on about life. Like, we need feedback from y'all, so
Most definitely, Royal Core. We need y'all. We definitely
once
need
we
it.
get bigger and more out there, we're gonna be doing probably what I was thinking was maybe even though our podcasts drop at 6 in the morning, maybe do like a subscription, like if you're subscribed or like however it is, like they get to see it before.
Yeah, like the memberships and stuff.
Yeah.
I know that's how it is on the YouTube. I'm not too sure on other platforms. I'm sure there's a way.
The girls that I listen to on the podcast, they do it on theirs. So there is a way. I just don't know how we would go about it. But yeah, let us know, like, do you get tired of us halfway through? Just, do you like more of like an argument? Not like an argument, but like a...
You know they love the arguments.
I hate the arguments.
Oh, they love it.
But like, we need something. Like, should we bring somebody on? Should we not bring somebody on? I mean, we don't really have enough room right now to bring somebody on.
Not the room. We ain't got the equipment.
Yeah, we can figure it out later down the line, but we just want to know, like, what y'all are thinking of.
Most definitely. But you mentioned it. I mean, we could talk briefly about our week as well. I think that's always a good one for the viewers to get personal and actually get in an eye on what we're kind of going through and kind of a daily basis.
How was your week?
Mine was kind of short. I played hooky on Tuesday. Yes, went to work. As you know, I worked a long week last week due to the wedding. So I worked Monday, Tuesday, and I was off Wednesday. I was supposed to work a half day last week, Wednesday, but I did not. So I came back on Monday. Then I was off Tuesday. And then I went back Wednesday and Thursday. It wasn't too bad. Work week. I wanted to say there was something that happened during this week. Yeah, we got a new manager, I guess. A little bit higher up. Yeah. He's having a hard time fitting in. He already found the shovel and has a foot dug in. So it's going to be a wild ride to see where that pans out at and where he goes from there. But yeah, first and foremost, our regular and our, I guess, what would it be? Like a long working person? What would that be called?
Employee?
Yeah, there you go. An employee. Long working employee. Making sure that they're taken care of. The ones that have been there the longest, like grandfathered in kind of type thing. But yeah, it was kind of a short week. What did we do this weekend? My Cowboys, they didn't play this week, as you can tell. I'm just in a black and white Where's Waldo shirt. So we did. Oh yeah, I went and I painted some pumpkins on Saturday with the mother-in-law.
Pumpkins. You gotta start from the beginning. We went to lunch, and then we went to P-Dop, which P-Dop is one of our pumpkin patches out here. It is for your autism kids, which I absolutely love and adore, so we always go every year. And then grab some pumpkins. Well, we already had our pumpkins. And then we went over to Mom's house and we painted and helped her carve her pumpkin, because that was my first carving with my mom. Like, my mom has never carved pumpkins with me, so that was our first time.
You make it so like your mom was like out and about, just like hoeing on the goddamn streets.
No, she was constantly at work. Like, this woman works so much that, like, I barely got any holidays with her. It sucks.
Yeah, it's hard.
So, but when you give this lady a pumpkin to carve, she only carves. So she decided what she wanted. And she only carved out the straight lines. So we had to finish carving her pumpkin. And she did not like to take out the insides of her pumpkin either. She was, like, grossed out. She did good, though.
Yeah, I think she did good. Her attention span is definitely lower. So.
Oh, she swears she doesn't have ADHD, but I know I have ADHD, and you can tell from me that Mom has it as well. Like, that's where I get it from.
Yes, most definitely.
We'll be talking about something, and next thing you know, she's on a whole nother topic, or she's in a whole nother room, and then she comes back, and then she's doing something else, and I'm just like, sit down, woman, sit down.
Yeah, that sums her up. That is for sure.
My week,
I didn't get finished. I was talking about painting pumpkins, and you said start from the beginning, and then I just got cut out.
I didn't even get to talk about my week. You went straight to our weekend.
Oh, so now, yeah, I was gonna talk about ours, and then you talk about yours.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. You talk about
No,
yours now,
keep
baby.
going.
You talk about yours. I gotta get this dog out of my face. She's giving me abundance
getting
amount of
angry.
kisses.
Keep going. Talk about your pumpkins.
It was only one pumpkin that I did other than helping mom carve, but yeah, I did a Cowboys one. We painted again. It's kind of silly of me to kind of waste a whole pumpkin on a Cowboys design, but can't pull smoke back.
You painted the biggest pumpkin.
Yeah, championship material is what it was.
Anyhow, back to my week. My week was a little hectic. I worked Monday and Tuesday. Found out Wednesday that the place I'm currently renting from, their last day is the 31st. Well, I will not be in my new building until the 6th or the 10th, so that was a little stressful because now I'm trying to freak out and figure out where I'm going to be able to lash from with my clients. And yeah, just very, very stressful and irritating.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like you're just operating or doing like a quick thing. You have a full setup.
And I'm booked
you're
out. Like,
dealing
my
with
clients are booked. I can't just move them around.
exactly all women you're dealing with. So us men, we know how difficult that could probably be. That is for sure. Like I said, it's not just like small equipment or nothing. Also, it's a very vulnerable part of the body you're messing with. So tedious. There you go. So being in a correct environment, sanitized environment, yes, would be the best. That is for sure. Yeah. I'm very proud of you for going through that obstacle of, that's out of your control, and you finding an alternative to continue and to not give up on your clients and the business. I think you've done great. I'm very proud of you, of what you've done and where you've gone so far.
I can't wait to see where I take off, but thank you.
Yes, especially with this new place. I think it's just a lot better atmosphere for sure.
And then I got my lashes filled on Thursday. Friday. What do we do Friday?
I had an appointment that I didn't go to.
Yeah, he didn't show up to his eyebrow waxing. And then I cut my cousin's hair and waxed his brows because he had a school dance and he just turned 11, so he wants to be all, clean and nice, and he got little crushes on girls, so yep, took care of him. And then Saturday we did our pumpkin thing on Saturday, and then today's Sunday, and I went over to my mom's house, painted her nails. Here we are doing our podcast, and I will be going to work later tonight. So, it's been busy.
Nice. It all started over again a whole new week.
Oh, yes. But
That'll be fun.
let's see. I have an inspirational quote for us.
Oh, hell no. You better redo that one. That's not how we intro that one.
What?
You know how we do this.
No, I don't. We've only done it twice. Oh my god.
Oh, you do know.
Inspirational quote.
You gotta. Nala's smelling my hand. She smells the quote before it's even coming out. You can't do that, girl. Okay, I'm ready.
Inspirational.
You gotta say what today's inspiration.
Today's inspirational quote. Let's see. Love the trees until their leaves fall off, then encourage them to try again next year. I think all of this month it's gonna be like fall season inspirational quotes.
I like that one though, because with every ending, there's always
A new beginning.
a new beginning. I like that one, and it also wraps up with about kind of dealing with dead trees.
Oh, I forgot to add that into my week. My week was a little hectic because on Monday I found out me and Casper and my mom and my mom's boyfriend, we've been helping a family friend, employee-ish. Her mom, almost every Monday, she's been falling, and we just found out that she got rushed to the hospital on Monday, and she had a fractured
Pelvic?
fibia
Oh,
and a broken pelvic. Mind you, she's like 80 something years old, so small. She's the nicest lady. Well, the hospital dosed her up way too much that she doesn't even know who she is. She can't remember anything. We found out today that she's not doing too well, so it's been a little sad. I have a lot of emotions going on. I have like anger from things that I found out this week. I have sad, I have happy, I'm literally like that movie. What's that movie? With all the freaking
Emotions? We just watched it. What was
we
that?
watched the new one, but the old one.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
I couldn't even tell you what
it's a Disney movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it has like happy, sad, angry, all those different thingies. I'm that right now. Like, I've been feeling everything this past week, and it's been just...
It's got to be a lot, that's for sure. I think we've touched bases on her before, haven't we, on here?
I don't know.
I thought I mentioned kind of her talking negative about wish she was already gone or whatever, and I told her no.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I was like, no, I would have never met
she
you.
Loves you.
Yeah, so it's a blessing that we got to be part of her life, but it also is a reality check on how beautiful life is.
You never know when you're gonna lose somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like you said about with the leaves falling and all that, she touched our hearts in such a short amount of time that I know a huge blessing in life from it. So I know that for sure. It was great to be able to meet a soul like that. It is quite sad, yeah.
So there was one Monday that I couldn't get her up off the floor because she's so fragile. Like, oh my gosh, it's scary. So I had to call my husband because my mom and her boyfriend were in Vegas at a doctor's appointment. And so I'm like, hey, my husband's going to come by and he's going to help us. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, don't let him know that I'm single because I will take him. And I was like, I cannot. Like, she loved him so much. She loves me. So it's very sad that this is all happening. And I didn't think it would happen so soon.
Yes.
We literally left for a wedding. She was fine, came back, and it's not what it should be.
Most definitely. Before we get into the ending on this, I do want to, because we are on a very sentimental subject on beautiful lives. Worldwide, I just want to preach peace and God into the world. It is a crazy time and place wherever you are. That's even in America, all the way across this world. What's going on in the Middle East right now is horrific and absolutely sad. I hope that we can resolve this somehow, some shape, some form, some way. But I know the power is out of our hands. I will continue to pray and keep praying for peace and to keep putting God back in. If that's Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, anything, we appreciate you. All humans deserve to live. Kids, children, women, men, whatever you believe in. I had to get that out. Appreciate you guys watching this. And we are excited. So excited that she can't even bear herself from even like on the mic. I'm having to hold the dog back because she wants to talk about all the excitement coming in right now.
Do you have the...
Yeah, I got it over here. I'm going to hand this over.
So, with all that
we're going to have some fun here. I'm not sure how this dog is going to react to this in the middle.
I know.
It's going to be a chaotic jump. So, guys, thank you so much. We did it, like we said last episode. Single digits is no longer part of the 1111 podcast with the Caspers because we have hit episode 10. That's right. Episode 10 is a wrapping up, and we thank you all for continuing to grow with us every single week. at 6 a.m. Pacific Central, 9 Eastern. And with that being said, guys, we're here to celebrate the 10th episode. So we're going to...
who wants it more?
she's all happy, huh?
Here, baby girl. Get distracted.
She loves it.
Okay.
So should we say all of our stuff before, or?
If you like this, go ahead and hit that like button.
Yes, yes.
Make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe.
And hit that little ring-a-ding-ding bell button.
To be notified next time we upload. That's right, guys. And thank you again. With that being said, episode 10
is a wrap.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Baby, I love you.
I love you.